Right.
Throwing on first down is Murray. Flush to his right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And there shouldn't be any surprise at all when watching flash his arm. Easy motion, easy action, and that ball
but it don't matter. The Saints
downfield.
still won. It don't matter if he did something. It wasn't his time to shine.
Second and 10 from the 25. And this one
goes we was working out the new town.
Yardage back at the 22.
Yeah.
It'll be a loss.
We the best team. We the best team.
It also brings up third down.
Right. See how we leaned off on Kamari? They didn't do too much. He got the money. We got to keep him healthy.
Third and 13.
Yeah, but we still got to keep him healthy.
Action, it's Murray.
He wasn't doing too much. Right. He wasn't doing too much.
Going to be incomplete.
Parker, this is going to be a whole different game, Paul.
The field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing down.
This is going to be a whole different game.
It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down?
I'm just not going to pass.
That's a nice start for them in this one.
Who, Kamara? Talking about Kamara? Oh, he could take 20. He could take 20 games. That nigga could take 20 touches,
okay,
he done had 20 before,
Nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive.
He don't need it anymore.
And he finds his man. That's Butler.
But he was hurt last year. That's why.
About 5 yards shy of midfield. Not often to fourth down conversions results in 23 yards.
Oh, Marvel, close Marvel.
First down.
Look at that boy trying to get behind us.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. DeAndre Hopkins, the Pro Bowler, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. Throwing again. Murray.
Yep.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A first down there on a pickup of 25. So first and 10 now from the 30.
We run that shit.
Now Murray again. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge.
Right.
The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Ball on the 30 as they come up second and 10. To throw again. Murray. That is caught inside the 5. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30. They need about the length of the football here on first and goal. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Kept it in his hands and tried to push it across the goal line himself, but the defensive front wouldn't allow him to do so. Bringing up second down.
Hey, you want a quarterback, bro? I'll give you Wentz. You want Wentz? You want Wentz?
Second and goal. Murray.
You want Wentz, dog?
Touchdown, Cardinals. Allen Robinson.
You ain't going to get him there.
11th touchdown of the year. And the Cardinals take it all the way down the field.
Well, why you worrying about that? Why you trying to get rid of Caffrey?
Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point.
You already gonna get what you already gonna get the player you want, regardless.
7-0.
So you got that much money to where you can pay niggas and dig rid of them? Oh, all right.
Taking it about the 1.
Oh, that's a good shit.
Able to get this.
You stripped them naked, huh? Stripped them naked, huh?
He's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10.
Oh, all right.
At their own 23-yard line.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a first and 10 at their own 23.
That's some good food for danger.
Miles Sanders first carry of the game. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one 28 yards on the ground. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his O-line and just went.
So there's two ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Look, dog, that shit did it again, fool. Wow!
At the 40-yard line.
Dog.
Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but
dog,
he's at least on a periphery.
But dog, the shit just as soon as the nigga hiking the ball, he throwing it,
He's
fool.
looking at a game today.
You don't have no control over that shit, bro.
Big move and maybe become the guy. He needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
Taken down at the 43.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Pick up of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd and 7, Murray flushed out right. And the catch made by Hopkins. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. Dancing to his left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Allen Robinson with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14. Eagles nothing.
That is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. He can't get him down. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But
Oh, look, he did it again, fool.
Rookie Isaiah Simmons. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35.
Nigga did this shit again, dog.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run the counter. It's Adams. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20.
No, I'm not even
And
playing
he's going to go
anymore,
down
I'm just not
inside
quitting
the
on
20
him.
at the 15. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run, and that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
I got a nigga wide ass open and this nigga throwing the ball to the tight end on his own, fool. That's bullshit, fool. That's bullshit, man.
And it's only like 10 steps.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
It ain't gonna work, man.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Hakeem Butler there, and now it's 2nd down.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them
Because
totally
he won't
and
two
change
for
the
one.
momentum.
That's why.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Yeah, but that's not enticing to me.
Throwing again, Murray. Flush to his right. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving,
but nigga can't draft your quarterback. You got the #1 pick.
He just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Oh, all right. I get you. I catch you, Drip. All right. I got you. I ain't hear that. See, I ain't hear that.
Close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am, and you know.
Oh, so you just want to make sure a nigga don't draft your quarterback.
Because second down, that gives me an option.
All right. Well, that's fine. Come on. Let's make that deal. Let's make that deal then.
So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal.
Let's make that deal then, dog.
So again, they'll throw with Murray. And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona. DeAndre Hopkins, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead.
Zane Gonzalez lining up for the extra point.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it was a touchdown.
Actually, he's being smart. So I see exactly what he's trying to do.
Gonzalez able to tackle on the PAT, and it makes the score 21-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
You ain't gonna get that.
About 7 yards deep.
I ain't gonna let you get him. I'm gonna put everything in the pocket. You might go get first pass.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Okay. I got a lot to offer. All that goes with that anyway. That's it anyway
to
with
begin
me.
their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up.
All right, Ted DiBiase. We're going to see Ted DiBiase. Look, he did it again, fool. Damn, man, what the fuck wrong with this shit?
All these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
He's going to let this go deep for Jackson.
Oh, catch that, Jackson.
Incomplete.
Bring that in with one hand.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Oh, how the fuck I didn't catch that?
After the interception he had that ended their last drive. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. On 4th down, out is the punter Cameron Johnston to boot it away.
We know people in high
Fielded
places.
about the 28. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
Yeah.
A pretty good return, all things considered, but holding.
I agree with you totally. It's actually a return that they were going to be very proud of. But when you end up holding and bringing it back, now your offense has to start a little bit deeper in their own territory.
Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Man, pick the ball, stupid ass nigga.
And incomplete. The 2017 All-Pro Darius Slay there in coverage, knocking it away. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Gonna let one flip. And this will be caught at the 30.
I nigga let that dude catch that fucking ball, dog. Wow. Wow, I don't believe this
Huge
shit.
play there for Arizona. 45 yards. And now he'll tuck it and run. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that hole right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to move those guys out of there.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he'd just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Nickel Roby-Coleman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 6-yard line.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like.
Oh, dog, this nigga not even trying to catch. Man, Jeffers, get out my fucking game, stupid bitch. Get out the game. Just about the dumbest nigga I ever seen in my life.
That's the only reason he in rotation, dog. Because you gave me Chandler. But he's so old, he can't build up.
Nigga out the game, man.
Alright, well, give me Chandler back then.
Alright, bam.
Or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area. An interception can result.
Second and 10.
No. I'm giving you Chandler back.
After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Wentz. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. They got his man complete. And all the way down to the 37. It's a big play there for the Eagles. 57 yards.
I like that. Look, if the linebacker on the table, I like that kid.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go for one personality.
Damn.
That's you, Charles Davis.
Hey, listen,
Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life. No doubt about it. But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
He said, you just don't want to make that deal.
2nd and 6. Stretch that. 2nd and 7. Shotgun now for Wentz. And he's got it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Zach Ertz, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles get a score closer. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott.
That's a separate deal, Chauncey.
Chauncey not like that to be no separate.
You can't battle Chauncey in with the
It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Makes the score Cardinals 21, Eagles 7.
That's because of the morale. He really ain't.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
I can challenge on to be like. But I'm really not interested. You know, it's cool. We not cool. But I got my
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and
Pick the ball, fool. Right there, pick it.
They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get position for at least 3 points.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10.
That's what I want, dog. I can use the 2 first round.
To throw again, Murray.
Oh, shit.
He finds Hopkins complete. He's at the 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. DeAndre Hopkins. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals push further out in front.
Gonzalez lining up for
That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. It seemed like they had maybe given up momentum, but not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
I like to get a third round for Devin.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something...
Wentz is intercepted yet again. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he's
hit on
just
the throw
across
and throw a
midfield
pick.
and down at the 49-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over. This is caught at the 20. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one.
Oh, boy, boy.
Murray now on first down. Flushed out right. He'll run it. The ball comes out. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard. Second and short now following the fumble. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver, and it's third and short.
Darius Slay on the coverage.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's third and 1. Shotgun now from Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Intended for Andy Isabella. Incomplete. It's fourth down.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. Gonzalez's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Yeah, you can't.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out.
Oh, how the fuck you didn't catch that?
How will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And
oh, yeah. He had to hold it.
However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So that PI call will give him one more play.
And it'll be an untimed play as well. Now the half will end after this one, unless there's another defensive penalty.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. Final shot before half ends.
I didn't pitch that bitch to the center. I didn't even pitch to the center.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
He finally ran for another 5. And I lost. They ain't got nothing to do with building him up. I just beat Mike. Yes, it did. Last night I beat Mike.
Yeah.
So my morale is intact.
It's the Eagles ready to see the football first and they trail here as we resume action.
It's really not because he barely got out with that one.
It in the middle of the end zone.
Yeah, he barely got out with that one, so you're right about that. You're right about that. We went to overtime.
That has to be so frustrating because you know that they had something set up there for this first drive in the second half. It wasn't the fumble.
Sometimes no matter what you go over at halftime, no matter what you say, errors will result, and that's exactly what happened here. They were trying to change things from what happened in the first half. Instead, they continue to make mistakes.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And that's because that shit was happening with Mike doing it. And the nigga ain't really enough to run his back. Every time I see Juju, I'm a Juju versus goddamn nightmare.
Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their fourth pick of the game. Instead, second down.
Brings up second.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing his Wentz. Caught by the tight ends. And they'll bring it down at the 27-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down. And, Charles, you look at this offense, their struggles moving the ball well documented. Dead last in the NFL in first downs, but signs of life there.
Yeah, and you and I
nowhere to go here.
Oh, my God.
And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And they bring this one back. A scoop and score. Recovery touchdown for Arizona. It gives some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
That'll be taken about a yard deep. He'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive, and they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them.
Throw the ball, bitch.
He lost the football. Second time in this game, Charles.
Nah, them niggas ain't playing that shit.
Them niggas don't know how to double dip.
Nah, fool. What's that?
Them niggas, everybody be played that game, they still wait the 9.
Yeah. Well, you ain't no double dip.
Why you think we never went to luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands? Is that really
Look at this shit. That nigga threw another thing. I didn't even throw the ball.
Picked off by the rookie Isaiah Simmons. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27th. This is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his 3rd interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they were offensive stars. They touched the football all the time. It's like he said to himself, let's go back and put on the letter jacket and go get the football. How about this one? 3 interceptions thus far.
He's going to go up top for the end zone. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Allen Robinson with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And the Cards use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
That nigga game stupid.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Scott on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is, just what you said, you gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm doesn't exactly work.
They need any spark at this point. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
There you go. That nigga just joined the pause. That nigga at least just joined the. Look at that nigga threw another pick, fool. That nigga threw another pick.
In enemy territory at the 42-yard line. And 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
Look, I said, what's up, Gabe? Nigga said you don't want to play nobody but him, man. That nigga ain't played nobody all year.
Since 2000, Delta O'Neal and D'Angelo Hall.
That is caught inside the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A really nice gain of 25 yards. They'll go to Adams, trying to pound it in. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here. This close, sneak it.
I don't think even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Hakeem Butler, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And this offense continues to pour it on. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
That'll be taken about a yard deep.
Another run back, Gabe. At least he did something.
Chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. From one end zone to the other, 101 yards. And the Eagles able to get this back to within at least ability.
Jake Elliott on.
That was a special return. And it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6.
It was a quiet stuff. You ain't getting no invite. They was talking about some members only shit. You're like, how the fuck Lee ain't in that bitch?
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray, it's complete to Hopkins. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 45-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. He'll buy some time right. This is caught by Robinson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's the bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage to try and stop any type of running play. Short little passes.
How y'all let me get open like that?
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Hakeem Butler, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Cards continue to pour it on. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. 59, Eagles 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
He didn't answer him back, so he's done.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a fourth straight
look. I need to get it again, dog. I need to just throwing pick after pick off the line.
Rookie Isaiah Simmons, and he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
66.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken in the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Scott on the return. The Eagles take over first and 10.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. Second and 10. Throwing is Hurts. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And some room to work. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. Partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
Flush to his right. It's caught here by Adams. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
That is caught inside the 5. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
3 more yards.
23 yards on the play.
First down.
Throwing again, Murray. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. He's at the 50. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
By the Eagles.
I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're
nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
God, I ain't tripping. I'm just letting you run the score up because I quit on you.
Following the fumble recovery, Murray escaping the pressure right.
That's me, that is.
And this one is incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected
Kamara
on
coming
a big
to Philly.
play, and sometimes
He
you
gonna
find
be
the
in Philly
defense
next year,
vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. He is out of bounds inside the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
You got to be a slave on it.
Here's 1st and 10. It's a give to Adams out of the shotgun. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
Pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, Murray.
31-yard line.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The Cardinals on 3rd down.
Oh, you ain't going to be able to find your players back then,
This is 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun. Murray. He'll air this one out for Kirk. And incomplete. Almost intercepted. Had a great shot of picking that off in the end zone. And now 4th down.
Say, bro. What they wind up paying Kamara for them 5 years? Huh, bro?
Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down. Murray sets to throw on 4th. And Robinson with a big catch. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Won't you just mark him as a franchise player? You ain't got to pay him.
And the Cardinals add on.
Just go to him and mark him as franchise player.
1, 2, 3.
When you go to sign him, when they ask you to sign him, just mark him as franchise.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
And this one was
when you get your last offer, that's when you franchise.
Their big lead.
Cardinals 73, Eagles 14.
Right, that's when they're going to get the option for franchise tag.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
But next year, he's going to be gone.
Fielded in the end zone. And only able to get
but you might have another player you want to tag by that time.
Probably should have opted for
the touchback. You know what I'm saying? You're going to tag one.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here.
He's going to be over here.
I like it though, because you're exactly
but
right.
I'm saying, I don't even know why you still talking about tomorrow. That's a done, huh?
They've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again symptomatic?
No.
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it.
He should be able to resign niggas now.
Heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's Cameron Johnston now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. He'll take it at the 42.
All right, Gabe, it's time to talk.
35 here following a 43-yard return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the gun, Murray fighting, lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
He's going to wind up and air it out. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Right. That's why they be retiring like that. That's why they get them contracts like that. Nigga, you gonna pay me either way, nigga.
Dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves.
See, the Lions had them 2020 lawyers. That's why. You know what I'm saying? They had them new lawyers. Like, bitch, we ain't going for that shit here, bitch.
Getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows?
He
may meet up with his team again.
Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. And he is not going to get the first down as he'll spot this at about the 28.
Lee, you ready to shoot shit up, Lee?